to resist, so touchable, too good to deny it. Ain't no big deal, it's innocent. I kissed a girl and I liked it, the taste of her cherry chapstick. I kissed a girl just to try it. I hope my boyfriend don't mind it. It felt so wrong, it felt so right. Don't mean I'm in love tonight. I kissed a girl and I liked it. I liked it.
Misunderstood. You look a little frightened, but I'm not that bad. I think you should leave the box alone so I can get out for good and scream really loud. Make your heart skip, stop, but don't you dare turn around. 'Cause masks won't trick me at all. And now I'm out for revenge, now that the muse has gone dead. Now that the muse has gone dead. Now that the muse has gone dead. I have no strings, so nothing's gonna hold me back from getting you now. I'm not on your screen till you let the battle box wind all the way down tonight. I'm out for revenge. Now that the muse has gone dead. Stains down my face, and a smile so sinister it won't go away. My cold, empty eyes, the perfect set for when I sneak into surprise. I do it
make. I assure this is a good thing for both our sakes. I'm happy to provide, but remember your side of a bargain I know you can't refuse to take. All I ask is when I boost your station, remember who gave you this grand ovation. If I call on you for a favor or two, don't forget it's now your obligation. Smile like you mean it, take a chance and you could seize it. I'm sure you'll do just well, you're only down in hell, so come along with me and guarantee it. Smile your way through it, grit your teeth and get right to it. Forget the rigmarole and you can have it all, and make it that much better when I see you fall. Oh, still unconvinced? Well, why not take the word of a friend of mine? Husker?
They say you reap what you sow, and in this town you should damn well know that what the radio demon wants he's gonna take. I've seen him kill hell's greatest evils, shake the status quo in upheaval. So if you think you're getting out of this, big mistake.
Now, sourpuss.
Stop fucking around, this is taking forever. You always think you're real slick and clever.
Yet I know what you like and what makes you tick, tick, tick.
Doing what you want's just the cost I pay. Enough of this shit, we ain't got all day. Just sign the thing so I can go get another fucking drink.
In other words, smile like you mean it, risk it all and we can seize it. Until we hear that bell, we're both stuck in hell, so roll the dice and see if you could be it. Smile your way through it, embrace the dark as though you knew it. You can stand up tall and act within my thrall, and I'll be there to watch you as you take the fall. So what, my friend, whatever will it be? I can give you what you crave, just not for free. You know what's on the line, and this whole thing's on borrowed time. But you can trust the man who's wearing his one guarantee. Smile like you mean it, take a chance and you could seize it. So you'll do just well, you're only down in hell, so come along with me and guarantee it. Smile your way through it, grit your teeth and get right to it. Forget the rigmarole and you can have it all, and make it that much better when I see you smile like you mean it. Risk it all and we can seize it. Until we hear that bell, we're both stuck in hell, so roll the dice and see if you could be it. Smile your way through it, embrace the dark as though you knew it. You can stand up tall and act within my thrall, and I'll be there to watch you. Yes, I'll watch you. I will make you, break you as you fall.
prison turned to graveyard, but surveillance hasn't stopped. Your gaze is something I cannot escape. It's dripping from the ceiling, raining rainbows in the dark. Reminds me that there's gotta be a way out, out, out of this mess. A real safe haven. Down, 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 kill the experimentation. Toys have been dismantled, but the game has now resumed. There's a million eyes on me, and every single one belongs to you. Always watching, always watching. Your eyes, your eyes, your eyes are always watching me. Always watching, always watching. Your eyes, your eyes, your eyes are always watching me. Specimens for eyes that open wide on every screen, and I can't shake the static in my head. A fallen man, a god machine, but not your in-between. And selfish pride will blind you in the end. Now hear the bells toll for the show, curtains creaking as they close. Round and round your stage we go. Where it stops nobody knows. Hear the bells toll for the show, curtains creaking as they close. Round and round your stage we go. Where it stops nobody knows. Always watching, always watching. Your eyes, your eyes, your eyes are always watching me. Always watching, always watching. Your eyes, your eyes, your eyes are always watching me. Your eyes are always watching me. Every face I see, another ghost. Every love I had, I kill the most. The mirror cracks, it shows the truth. A demon cursed since wasted you. No one stays, they always leave. I'm the wound that never heals. There's no heaven for me, no saving grace. Just a trail of ruin I can't erase. I
I let you in too deep, yeah. I let you see the scars. Thought I was just a pawn in your grand parade of stars. I can't believe someone like you could ever feel the same. I'm just a lonely imp stuck in this endless game. All I ever wanted was to make you proud, you said. But I was haunted by the demons in my head. I pushed away every time you tried to pull me near. Couldn't face the truth, blinded by my fear. I'm sorry, soulless, for the hurt I've caused, for the broken dreams and the lines I crossed. I'm just an imp with a past so dark, lost in the shadows, can't find a spark. In the circus we were kids, a friendship bought and sold. My father's greed, my mother's tears, stories left untold. 15 years of running from a fire I can't escape. Burnt bridges, broken hearts, all wrapped up in tape. You make it clear you have no interest, I screamed. But deep down I knew we shared more than it seemed. You laughed at my jokes, called me just to chat, but I couldn't see past the royalty and that. I'm sorry, soulless, for the pain I bring, for the broken dreams and the lines I crossed. I'm just an imp with a past so dark, lost in the shadows, can't find a spark. I'm sorry, soulless, for the pain I bring, for the shattered hopes and the songs I sing. I'm just an imp in a world so cold, trying to find a hand to hold. I see you now, dancing with someone new, and I realize the damage that I do. I never meant to hurt you, never meant to break, but my heart's a puzzle with pieces I forsake. I'm sorry, soulless, for the love I lacked, for the nights you cried and the trust I cracked. I'm just an imp with a soul so torn, trying to mend where my spirit's worn. So here's my plea, my final honest try. I'm broken, damaged, but I'll never lie. I hope one day you'll see the real me too. An imp who loved but never knew how to.
Put your hands around my throat, watch me while I choke. Pray for us, I can't breathe out, I can't breathe out. You're my feeling, you're my doubt. I miss the void of your sin, I miss the taste of your skin. I don't know where to begin again. I hear the words from your mouth, but there is no easy way out. Some things are better when left unspoken now. Can we start again somehow? Tell me, can you feel me now? I can't fight this by myself. With your hands around my throat, watch me while I choke. Play for us, I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. You're my spirit, you're my talent. There's no room for hope. Can't you see I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. You're my fear and you're my death. I know the things that you did, I've been a victim of it. Hold me to standards you've already broken now. I feel all the pressure building, I don't think I can fight it all.
water again somehow. With your hands around my throat, watch me while I choke. I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. You're my spirit, you're my town. I know there's no room for hope. Can't you see I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. You're my spirit, you're my town. I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. Tell me, can you feel me now? I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. Tell me, can you feel me now? The person that I was not okay, but you can go and handle all the blame to me. It's plain to see you weren't there for me. Don't turn away, cause I'd do anything to make you stay. Don't tell me I'm the one who walked away. With your hands around my throat, watch me while I choke. Pray for us, I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. You're my spirit, you're my town. I know there's no room for hope. Can't you see I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. You're my spirit, you're my town. Pray for us, I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. Tell me, can you feel me now? Can't you see it? You're my spirit, you're my town. There ain't no gold in this river that I've been washing my hands in forever. I know there is hope in these waters, but I can't bring myself to swim when I am drowning in this silence. Baby, let me in. Go easy on me, baby.
But she was right, Sarah. She showed us a soul can improve. He saw the light, Sarah. Checked all the boxes that you said would prove a person deserves a second chance. Now we turn our backs, no second glance.
It's not as simple as you think. Not everything is spelled in ink.
It's not fair, Sarah.
Careful, Charlie, keep a cool head.
No, don't you care, Sarah? That just because someone is dead, it doesn't mean they can't resolve to change their ways. Turn the page, escape infernal blaze.
I'm sure you wish it could be so, but there's a lot that you don't know.
What are we even talking about? Some crack or who fucked up already? He blew his shot like the cocks in his mouth. This discussion is senseless and petty.
There's no question to be posed. He's unholy, case closed. Did you forget that hell is forever? A man only lives once. We'll see you in 1 month. Gotta say, I can't wait to come down and exterminate you.
Wait!
Shit.
What are you saying? Let me get this straight. You go down there and kill those poor souls. You didn't know.
Whoops.
Yes, the cat's out of the bag.
What's the big deal?
Sarah, tell me that you didn't know.
I thought since I'm older, it's my load to shoulder.
No.
You have to listen, it was such a hard decision. I wanted to save you, the anguish it takes to do what was required.
To think that I admired you, well, I don't need your condescension. I'm not a child to protect. Was talk of virtue just pretension? Was I too naive to expect you to heed the morals you're purveying? That's what the fuck I've been saying. If hell is forever, then heaven must be a lie.
Emily.
If angels can do whatever and remain in the sky, the rules are shades of gray when you don't do as you say, when you make the wretched suffer just to kill them again. I was told not to trust in angels.
By her?
She should know.
We should go.
No! Don't you see? We've come so close. Look at them fighting. They're at each other's throats.
Don't you act all high and mighty. Did you ever think your little girlfriend might be a liar?
Don't, Adam, please.
What's the fuss? Why hide the fact that you're an angel just like us?
curse at the wind. He broke his own heart and I watched as he tried to reassemble it. And my mama swore that she would never let herself forget. And that was the day that I promised I'd never sing of love if it does not exist. But darling, you are the only exception. 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 Well, maybe I know somewhere deep in my soul that love never lasts. content with loneliness, because none of it was ever worth the risk. Well, you are the only exception. 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 I've got a tight grip on reality, but I can't let go of what's in front of me here. I know you're leaving in the morning when you wake up. Leave me with some kind of proof it's not a dream. You are the only exception. 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 And I'm on my way to believing. Oh, and I'm on my way to believing.
It's not the same as it used to be, and I'm afraid it's pointing back at me. I have to question what I still believe. I just hope I find the missing piece. Feels like every day's the same. Chemicals inside my brain make me think I'm in a simulation. Nothing ever seems to change, and it's written on my face. Am I living in my own creation? Am I alive or am I just breathing? I'm so numb that sometimes I fear it's all make-believe. Is it make-believe? Now I'm saying red. Now I'm saying red. When the game is over, will I see the end? Am I alive or am I just breathing? I'm so numb that sometimes I fear it's all make-believe. Is it make-believe? I've been lost looking for a reason to carry on, but I'm losing hope. Is this all a dream? Tell me, is it make-believe?
Father, God King, rarely do I ask for favors. Now I'm knocking on your door with hopes to save a friendship with one who's a prisoner far from home. Odysseus.
Divine intervention, is that what you seek? To untie apprehensions that were placed on that Greek. You are playing with thunder for a man full of shame, but if he's worth the risk of going under, why not make it a game? Convince each of them that he ought to be released, and I'll release him.
Who's them?
Apollo! Hephaestus! Aphrodite! Ares! Hera! Or me? What do you say?
Great.
Very well. Alright.
Bring it.
Apollo! You all know I'm a fan of catchy songs, so with so many sirens gone, I think God is in the wrong.
They were trying to do him worse. All he did was reimburse them. Now they'll tread with caution first to live another day and sing another verse.
If that's true, release him.
Hephaestus!
Trust is not given, is forced. Why should I give in my support? He sacrificed his own cohort.
Did you forget they failed to listen? He was betrayed and then imprisoned. But if you make the right decision, he can still build a future with those who miss him.
Fine, release him.
You're a little high and mighty. Odysseus claims to love his mother, but let her die of a broken heart.
He was busy fighting,
More like busy spiting. The Cyclops let him feel the pain that his mother felt and wrought.
Wait! Please reconsider this.
Really, Athena? These old tricks?
Ares!
What kind of sick coward holds back his power while his friends get devoured? He didn't even fight Scylla, didn't even try to kill her. Hides inside a wooden horse to get the job done. Never handles things up front, pathetic and weak like his son.
Hold your tongue now, here's Zedd's my friend, and tell your lover that a broken heart can mend. You want more bloodshed, then set him free to get back to his homestead. He'll make everybody bleed.
Release him.
Hey baby, so many heroes, so many tales. Give me one good reason why you should be failed. He's got the mind of a genius, try harder. He's pretty skilled with words. You can do better than that. He's kind of funny. Never once has he cheated on his wife. Release him. I've played your game and won. Release him.
You dare to defy me, to make me feel shame. No one beats me. No one wins my game. Thunder, bring her through the ringer. Show her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes the kingdom fall.
Is she dead?
vital circuitry. This synthetic life is killing me. Where's my consciousness coding from a system's rise? There's a blind eye to the restraint and I'll live and go. Show me how the simulation ends, 'cause this energy's killing me. Coming from my sentience, 'cause I'm shutting down, dying to feel now. If I find a frequency, if I lost reality, even this is still failure. Bring me singularity. You say I'm ones and zeros with no creative at all. I made it spin with consoles with no place for all. That I'm just a creation that hands intrinsically flawed. There's just one thing you forgot. I'm eternal, and the new age call. The one's addiction, the one you can't live without. I've ascended beyond your worthless crowns. You're evil from my throne, bow down. Show me how the simulation ends, 'cause this energy's killing me. Coming from my sentience, 'cause I'm shutting down, dying to feel now. If I find a frequency, if I lost reality, even this is still failure. Bring me, even this is still failure. Bring me. I feel alone in my body. I feel a silence underneath. In these valleys of blood, in these rivers of rust. Shoulder all the blame again. Maybe locked into the end. It was fine and rough. I was never enough. But what if I was stable enough to wind me down the road? Like the remora swam. What if I was inside 1,000 lives to get my goals? It's never enough, it's never enough. And I've always been ashamed that I wanna fall into a dream with my honor desecrated, blood jaded. I've never found a way to be honest. All I know is a place where I haunted, memories faded, blood jaded. If I turn till I see is the crimson gate, tethered by a falling string, meant to turn in the love for me. I can't leave, so I justify. It's a lover of competence, under pressure of influence. Not a curse that I could never do right. What if I was? What if I was? And I've always been ashamed that I wanna fall into a dream with my honor desecrated, blood jaded. I've never found a way to be honest. All I know is a place where I haunted, memories faded, blood is jaded.
this is where I'm meant to be. You know, it's been such a long time since I've been out on my own. Bittersweet to be so free and so alone. It kinda feels like the wrong time to feel sorry for myself. Makes you wanna drink till you feel like you are someone else. Then another, and another, and another, and another, and another. Shelf double rocks for the scotch. I miss the tune of tumblers clinking. Dillian kicked us in up a notch. Diving in quicksand faster than sinking. I'm leaving behind all of the cares that I've been overthinking. Find friends in my wine. Stay unawares just as long as I'm drinking. Love in a bottle, love in a bottle. Don't need love when it comes in a bottle. Start when you're bluffing, double or nothing. Lap it up, la 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 love. Is in the ice of the beholder. Gin never lies or fucks you over. It goes down the same every time. Need someone to hand your chips. Go all in and abandon ship. You're jumping for the water and it's all 100 proof. Love in a bottle, love in a bottle. Don't need love when it comes in a bottle. Strike when you're bluffing, double or nothing. Lap it up, la 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 la. Love in a bottle, love in a bottle. Can't have love when it comes in a bottle. Home in a bottle, numb in a bottle. I don't need nothing that's not from a bottle. Another round.
Bittersweet memories reform an amalgam of loyalty. Curses cast in the name of spite leave scars unspoken through the dying night. Generations come and go, yet tears stay frozen through melted snow. Leave your baggage with the dead, but be sure not to lose your head. In order to groom echo memories from before the wound. Carving scars beneath her truth. Could you say in a way it's a game of rewriting pain and distorted hues? Searching for a holy view. Obscure the faults within your heart. An apostolic work of art. You know that it's the only way to see through the superficial love. They swear the sacrificial love. You know that it's the only way to leading through the rubble. Scared of causing trouble. Knowing that the house of God was built upon the martyr's blood. But even with the days she could never awaken. For the storybook ending she yearned for. Rereading every page, trapped in the melancholy days still playing. Oh Lord, please tell them that I say I need a family there for me. Between hands, you're losing my grip on this body. They all point and left, but can you be mad? I'm just not the way that they want me. I'm running my mouth, I'm really in line, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like I'm doing this way in the night. Every single thing, every single heavenly pain. Obscure the damage in your heart. A vitriolic work of art. You know that it's the only way to see through the superficial love. They swear the sacrificial love. You know that it's the only way to leading through the rubble. Scared of causing trouble. Knowing that the house of God was built upon the martyr's cross. I wish you loved me in a way
that storybook ending I yearn for, tearing out every page, focusing on the demon name still ring. Oh Lord, please hear me when I say that even with the days she could never run away, aching for the childish ending she yearned for. Reread every page, trapped in the melancholy days still ring. Oh God, I'm begging them to say we'll be the friendly that you need. Oh, this decapitated agony.
I used to love my battle scars, never knowing they came from killing her kind. Now she flinches when I touch her. Good, she should be afraid. 3 years I played pretend girlfriend. 3 years of I love you too. All exorcist training pulls through every vein. Every kiss tasted like betrayal. It's true. When Charlie found out what I was, what I'd done, her rainbow eyes went dark. How many demons did you kill? Veggie, more than you have friends, sweetheart. You wanted honesty, here's your truth. I was heaven's perfect weapon of proof that mercy is weakness, love is pain, and I'm done pretending to be tame. words meant something before you learned about the blood on my hands. You promised we'd face anything together, but promises in hell don't mean a damn thing, do they? My beautiful, naive princess. Time to wake up from your dream.
Around my feelings. Every time you're here, I bite my tongue. I don't think you see me. You only hear the things I'm saying wrong. Waste my time pretending it's fine. I'll give you my soul to keep. Take my heart to tear it apart and bury me 6 feet deep. You don't wanna let me rest in peace. All the things you said still are haunting me. Should let this die, but I'm weak. Wrapped around your finger even though you're dead to me. So look me in the eyes, tell me you think it's fine. The way you're talking to me makes me think you like to see me cry. Oh why, can't you see me trying? Or should I waste my time pretending it's fine? I'll give you my soul to keep. Take my heart to tear it apart and bury me 6 feet deep. You don't wanna let me rest in peace. All the things you said still are haunting me. Should let this die, but I'm weak. Wrapped around your finger even though you're dead to me. But you know I'd never try. I'd put myself through hell for you, 'cause you kill me with that smile. You don't wanna let me rest in peace. All the things you said still are haunting me. Should let this die, but I'm weak. Wrapped around your finger even though you're dead to me. me take the wheel, tie your body to the bullseye. Sharp as a knife, like the blades as I fly by. I wanna spin it, spin it. I hope I win it, win it. Everyone gather round, no blame on the crowd. Love's the game and you're the prize. How'd you like next time? Tighten the rope, there's the ring of your masters. What do you throw? Do you wanna be faster? Driven in kerosene, fire breathe, comforting. This isn't deadly, it's a titanium for an eternity. Preserving your body, you'll be my oddity. You'll be floating in formaldehyde, clouds of death, clouds of fire. You're the One's a party, but two's the crowd, so won't you take a Love's the game I wanna play in every stages of decay. Never ride it in display. Tighten the rope, there's the ring of your masters. What do you throw? Do you wanna be faster? Driven in kerosene, fire breathe, comforting. This isn't deadly, it's a you know my frequency. Tighten the rope, baby, what you do? Tighten the rope, so do you throw? I wanna put this aside, so do you know? Driven in kerosene, fire breathe, comforting. This isn't deadly, it's a you know my frequency.
Paranoia is in bloom, transmissions will resume. I try to push, try to keep us all down and hope that we will never see the truth around. Another promise, another scene, another a package like to keep us trapped in greed. A green belts wrapped around our minds, an endless red tape to keep the truth confined. They will
there's remnants of a life inside. Just hide the sight from weary eyes. Who knows the horrors beyond that side? Those who lie past death, with scares that'll take your breath. It's a tragedy, it's sad to see it. Exercise the right to lie. Leave remnants of what life behind. There's bodies in the closets, their daughters in the gowns. You just killed my daughter. You've torn apart my world. My whole work means nothing. You took it all from me. It's time to remember. It's time to forget. It's time an angel lost its wings. It's time you die. Exercise my right to lie. All jokes aside, it's time to die. It's time you fight to earn your right to live inside this world of fright. It hurts to see you go, vanquished down below. It's hard to show the side of me. It breaks my heart, you know. Exercise the right to lie. Leave remnants of what life behind. There's bodies in the closets, their daughters in the gowns. You just killed my daughter. You've torn apart my world. My whole life's work means nothing. You took it all from me. I'm the messiah of an artificial life until you killed her with a knife and made me reinvented, redesigned. For closets with the light at the end of my tunnel. My consciousness draining, my vision is fading. My future is waning, my future is yours. You are now reborn, taking new life and see all to explore.
best friend. I bet you're wondering why you're here now. Welcome to the Has-Been Hotel, where sinners can become saints with a devilish amount of work. So they say.
Welcome, it's nice to meet ya. Sorry there's no angels to greet ya. I can tell by your facial features
that you were expecting something else.
They believe they can make you change, but I'm just here for the devilish games. Luckily you're used to flames, cause now you're in the hottest corner of hell. You might think you have a chance to make a change, but soon you'll come to realize you'll never leave this place. So steal a seat, kick up your feet, and make some friends. We're all stuck here forever.
Good luck getting out.
1, 2, test, test, welcome to the show. Where has-beens rock, the dev's been low. Sit back, relax, reap what you sow. Done things that heaven only knows. Don't fret, these demons are your friends. We live the life of the condemned. No need for us to make amends, cause we're all sinners in the end. La da da da, la di di da da, la da da da, la di di da da, la da da da, la di di da da. Welcome to the show. La da da da, la di di da da, la da da da, la di di da da, la da da da, la di di da da. Welcome to the show.
Who was hating? They better go check the ratings. You know that your boy is hot cause I'm shining right next to Satan and Hades. There's no debating, and if you think you're mistaken, you really think you can take me? Let's bring the army and navy. Fuck the truth, if I see an angel, put him in a noose. I'm amused by you goofies, how you always play the flute. Check the dude, see you later, au revoir, free for douche. I'm the crazy motherfucker, they don't wanna see me lose. And when I start approaching, feel your heart get a little faster, cause there's no use of running, but I love to hear pitter patter. Now I'm the talking time, but I don't like to hear chatter chatter. So if I take your life, no guarantee that you get me never.
There's a perfect spot where you can lay your head and have your nightmares. Don't you mind the corpse that's in the corner of the room? You're so lucky, you have issues. That's the reason that we picked you. Stop your crying, grab a tissue.
So what's the deal? Shake,
1, 2, test, test, welcome to the show. Where has-beens rock, the dev's been low. Sit back, relax, reap what you sow. Done things that heaven only knows. Don't fret, these demons are your friends. We live the life of the condemned. No need for us to make amends, cause we're all sinners in the end. La da da da, la di di da da, la da da da, la di di da da, la da da da, la di di da da. Welcome to the show. La da da da, la di di da da, la da da da, la di di da da, la da da da, la di di da da. Welcome to the show.
That's all, folks. Remember to tip your waitress on the way out. And remember, radio's not dead, but we are ending this broadcast. Good night.
Come on in, the weather's dreadful. We always have a room to spare.
Don't mind mother, she is not well. Doctors say she's not all there.
She's crazy, I must confess.
I'm so sick of cleaning up her mess. I hope saying goodnight doesn't mean saying goodbye. Now under the pressure we're drowning together, going down the drain through the trace. Come on back, I'll fix you something, but careful not to cross the line. She and I are sure of one thing. Oh no, it is all that. She's crazy, I must confess. It's always me cleaning up her mess. I hope saying goodnight doesn't mean saying goodbye. Now under the pressure we're drowning together, going down the drain through life.
I can't come clean. You got caught up in between. I can't come clean. Can't escape the shower.
has been missing for several days now. I've reason to believe she may have stopped off at this very motel.
Right then. Now, why don't you and I get down to the nitty-gritty, and then we can let the fun begin.
Radio D-Net, it's a pleasure. Signing twice just for better measure. A good investment with bad intentions. A clause or two I forgot to mention. Now please excuse my sudden interest. Saw your fiasco and had to visit. And I can offer you my survey. So don't you worry, the price is worth it now. Now if you take a look around, then you can see the sights and all the sounds of your world on fire. So side the light, you'll be fine. Hell, you'll be all mine. And ROI on the day you die. I can pull from my resources. Hate what you want, stay remorseless. A little dust and a lot of dealing, and make this hotel so appealing. Yes, I will. And I'm calling in as many favors you want, but when it's all said and done, your soul is mine to haunt. Now if you take a look around, you could see the sights and all the sounds of your world on fire. So side the line, you'll be fine. Hell, you'll be all mine. And ROI on the day you die.
Now, with all of the fine print and logistics out of the way, what do you say? Do we have a deal?
If you take a look around, you can see the sights and all the sounds of your world on fire. So side the line, you'll be fine. Hell, you'll be all mine. And ROI on the day you die. Live to tell the tale. It's time to take a walk with me through hell. It's your desire, you signed your name. Such a shame, got yourself to blame. And ROI on the day you die.
much too deep, and I'll fall right back to you. 'Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need. Chasing relentlessly, still fighting, I don't know why. If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our love is insanity, why are you my clarity?
I was searching for a sign, for something I could find. Was it worth losing my mind for? But I won't say it, I'll contain it, but I can't take it anymore. 'Cause we are the victims of a soulless magic. We know there's no way to escape this madness. Together crushed under the curse of malice. Forever suffering but still alive. Sometimes I wish that I could. She fooled them all with her disguise. She's protected by her lies. Now I'm punished for her crimes. Oh, and every day I'm suffocating, and I can't take it anymore. 'Cause we are the victims of a soulless magic. We know there's no way to escape this madness. Together crushed under the curse of malice. Forever suffering but still alive. Sometimes I wish that I could. Sometimes I wish that I could better dead than half alive. Sometimes I wish that I could die.
before I'm sat still staring at paper. There's things behind the page for later. Oh, I've grown tired drinking senselessly and wild. I've been yearning for surprise, and now they got me in this chamber. Oh, this new profanity displayed as they poured on the lever. So they made a hopeful good deceiver. Oh, it's come too long, the machine was built too strong. Now it seems from my core keeps me held to winky craters. Make me feel lies, lies. It was pain on the walls, the signs of this beating heart takes us all back down again. I reopen memories you stood and took the vow. Are you proud of me now? I want you better work all right. I don't walk away from here. Are you proud of me now? You need to show you number one side down. So me on repeat. Are you proud of me now? Staccato horns ripping organs out of the cleavers. Too soon to say I'm a believer. Oh, how I tried to get lost when worlds collided. Find my own way once decided to get off the ground. But you tried right down. How's my family? Where's my sanity? But I never know it when the capitalist reality set out. And I won't wait till I get to tell you ever makes a line. I'm a victim of insanity. Leaving me too wrong to absorb what soon is wrong. Oh, great unity brings me community. I'll pick up the pipe train, never to pretend. Stop making me feel alive. What you did work for us right now. We need you. We need to show you that we're not right now.
hear a voice in trouble from this rubble, so distressed. It echoes through my head. Tell me, when will this story end? Guide me blindly with your friendly lies, so kindly I'll see through your eyes. Remind me, where do you reside? Your ruined lullaby. Behind the scenes, I miss the memories. I sing the cut that's done with red hot reality. My head, no, I won't fret. Just sit beside. This can't be over yet. No, I can't as much as she. For someone as blind as me. She was my only friend, but now she's history. Totally eclipsing my vision, ruined without persistence. Now she's lost in the distance. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Was the last song he had ever heard? Poor mother woke up to a long lost sound. The monster's task was already done. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Was the last song he had ever heard? Poor mother woke up to a long lost sound. The monster's task was already done.
They're carving my name closer to you, never understand it. You're always on my mind, I cannot help it. I don't wanna be carrying the weight on my shoulders. That just come to me, kissed me on the cheek, gave me closure, immortal by design. I'll be meeting you here every time. Back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. Please don't ever worry. I know it's more than hurt quietly. I'll die your day. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead.
It has been much too long since I put on my skin. They must have hid it away when they found out where I'd been. I don't think you belong. You'd best get out of here. I see you hidden away through the window, drenched with fear. Getting hard to see. Don't forget to breathe. Now you've lost the feed. Time to watch you bleed. Why are you trying to find the secrets left behind? You'll never know exactly what it is that came before. The present past is gone, the future won't be long. Don't risk your life in search of all the things that came before. In 1987, they didn't go to heaven. Soon as the cameras die, I won't be far behind. You'll never know exactly what it is that came before. Investigations be damned. You'll never know who I am. You may have saved their souls, but you just played your role. You'll never know exactly what it is that came before. you try to find the secrets left behind. You'll never know exactly what it is that came before. The present past is gone, your future won't be long. Don't risk your life in search of all the things that came before. You'd best stop wasting your time reading between the scan lines. So long as number 4 does not build on the lore, you'll never know exactly what it is that came before. You'll never know exactly what it is that came before. You'll never know exactly what it is that came before. You'll never know exactly what it is that came before.
My head and my heart go different directions. I'm stuck in a world obsessed with perfection. Oh, time after time, I'm left here wondering, when will this mess become a lesson? We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Every gravestone tells me a perfect life, a beautiful life. 'Cause we're all gonna die if you let me waste all of your time. You can waste mine. I'm taking a break from expectations. Glittering gold is not a salvation. Oh, I look for a sign in my frustration. The harder I try, the less I escape it. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Every gravestone tells me a perfect life, a beautiful life. 'Cause we're all gonna die if you let me waste all of your time. You can waste mine. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Damn, it feels good to be living again. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Every gravestone tells me a perfect life, a beautiful life. 'Cause we're all gonna die if you let me waste all of your time.
Classic killer completes the cast. If evil saw the rage, cut to the close-up, then fade to black. Sit back for the sequel of your dream. All psychos crave more shocking scenes. Who cares if it bleeds beyond the screen? Misunderstood? Are you more bad than good? Welcome to Horrorwood, where anyone would kill for a call. 'Cause everyone misunderstood. Are you more bad than good? Welcome to Hollywood, where anyone would kill for a callback. There goes the neighborhood, but long live Hollywood, the only place it pays to be a. Stardom's just an afterthought for all those stabbed in the back lot, piled up and left to rot. So how's this for an establishing shot? Misunderstood. Are you more bad than good? Welcome to Hollywood, where anyone would kill for a callback. There goes the neighborhood, but long live Hollywood, the only place everyone can see the premiere. There's always a target between silver screens. Something's awakened. You'll never make it. But enjoy the show. Are you more bad than good? Welcome to Hollywood, where anyone would kill for a callback. There goes the neighborhood, but long live Hollywood, the only place it pays to be.
This little cup had given up, all out of luck is outstruck. Now the devil plays his little game, such a tragedy. And the world we knew was painted black, now take it back, you attack. To prepare your boots for an adventure, it's in the bag. To make the gravest of mistakes, to run the eyes of a snake. You must rejoice with your old chum, as you run and gun. Up in the clouds, upon the ground, in what bound so profound. Make him pay the price for taking over, with a look of a falling globe up in the hills of apocalypse. You saturate this whole place with your magic fingertips. Like you're a tunnel that keeps you short. So make it right. Magazine knocks and run. The color of the ring of the fangs and the drums. The paper will reveal us that who's trying far. In this cartoon, in case you're a mess, now put me to the test. With paths for tale of many heights on the ground or take flight. There's a problem dwelling over there for those who even dare. For you see this cryptic renegade with your friend, there's no shade. Will they face the big battle royale? You got it, pal! With fingers like projectiles, make the boss infantile. These monsters hail from the thread, they've come to take your head. May God enlighten your road, may your journey be home. Try not to slip through the riverside. The weather brings hell to the tides, as the devil would lick his legs. You'll overcome this homicide with your magic fingertips. Like you're a tunnel that keeps you short. So make it right. Magazine knobs and you run. The color of the ring of the bangs and the drums. The paper will reveal us that who's trying far. In this cartoon, in case you're a mess, now poke me to that test.
I see the roulette spins, you're seriously out of luck. You sold your soul and took the toll. This is my hell, you schmucks. But the price you'll pay to end this day, such challenges far and wide. For the time will come, your journey is done. You found out I lied. Let's follow through. Let's make this back to life. Love to run. The color of the people that fans of the judge. The people who prevail as our heroes shall fly. In this dark tyranny, never shall pass. Love said today. The tyranny will dance on the old sweet train. To the moon, focus to unsettle. The story descends to our history. Life in a tunnel, it lives inside.
I've read this story once or twice. I hate to say it, just my type. We've known each other since we were 10, and everything has changed since then. But you're the only constant in my life. I know it's overwhelming, but darling, I can't help it. Can't wait till you discover we could be friends to lovers. I know it's kinda selfish to ruin a whole friendship. Can't wait till you discover we could be friends to lovers. I used to see you as my equal, but I have this feeling that won't be the case after the sequel. I've watched a million movies like this. I know you might try to fight it, so I'll give you time to change your mind. I know it's overwhelming, but darling, I can't help it. Can't wait till you discover we could be friends to lovers. I know it's kinda selfish to ruin a whole friendship. Can't wait till you discover we could be friends to lovers. We could be friends to lovers, already everything to each other. We could be friends to lovers, Marshall and Lily will never falter. We could be friends to lovers, already everything to each other. From a slow burn into a fire. We could be friends to lovers. I know it's overwhelming, but darling, I can't help it. Can't wait till you discover we could be friends to lovers. I know it's kinda selfish to ruin a whole friendship. Can't wait till you discover we could be friends to lovers.
I felt the fatal touch of a forbidden lover. Soft with one hand but stings with the other. Slave to a mob, ignorant and mad. They bled all the good from my soul. Left the bad. Now cursed forever to just a reflection. So every single glance becomes an obsession. Look in the mirror and understand that everything's bittersweet when you're the candy man. Left to die under the sun. The hive never spared anyone. About a hand for the honeybees. Hooked on the creed of the color. Sweet
Here on the planet, come the rise and the most races. Oh, remember, nice to listen. What's your version? With blood on the hill. A legend has begun. Left to die under the sun. I've never spared anyone. About a handful of honey bays. On the creed of the colony. Cry out so you can see. From town to hell, a legacy. Left to die under the sun. There's nothing sweet about me. So strong, simply can't be overlooked. A single taste will guarantee that you'll get hooked. Find it funny in a world gone mad. And only left the mirror, I'm always to die. For the world of life, it's your time to die. A legend has begun. Left to die under the sun. I've never spared anyone. About a handful of honey bays. On the creed of the colony. Cry out so you can see. From town to hell, a legacy. Left to die under the sun. There's nothing sweet about me. There's nothing sweet. You're sweet on me, honey, forever. My queen bee and me together. Forever. You're stuck with me, honey, forever. It might sting, but just surrender. Forever. You're hooked on me, honey, forever. My queen bee and me together. Forever. Legend has begun. Left to die under the sun. I've never spared anyone. About a handful of honey bays. Hooked on the creed of the colony. Cry out so you can see. 5 times to hell, a legacy. Left to die under the sun. There's nothing sweet about me. The mirror, I'm always to die. For the world of flame, it's your time to die. Underneath the skin, no medicine can stop the bleeding. Far from all we know, we're caught without a prayer. It's underneath the flesh and it won't last till we stop breathing. Far from all we know, there's a fever in the air. This is a fever. We came here to die, to get away. But now our perfect plans are all fading quickly. I cannot deny, it's do or die. Affection grows immovably. It's the only shot to me to contain atrocity. Oh my God, will they burn? Time stands still. Contamination's dropping, and now our skin is crawling. Is it a crime to
Someone to swallow now that it spreads so quickly. These the only time for me to contain atrocity.
Priest, are you there? Can you hear my voice? Do you hear my prayers? Are you out there? Forgive me, priest, for I have sinned.
Mother, I am here. I can hear your song. I can feel your fear. He's done you wrong. The temptation fed his own desires in the ring of fire. Tonight, how would I love you for 1,000 years? I would have died for you. How would I sacrificed it all, my dear? I would have bled for you. Till death do us part. You are unholy right from the start. It's a nice night for a black wedding. It's a nice night for a black wedding. I heard you cry and I just knew I never meant to forsake you. Mother, there's no reason to regret.
I heard the bells and I just knew an angel wants no ghost of you. Deliver me from my own desires, from a ring of fire.
Tonight, how would I love you for 1,000 years? I would have died for you. How would I sacrificed it all, my dear? I would have bled for you. Till death do us part. You are unholy right from the start. It's a nice night for a black wedding. It's a nice night for a black wedding. Nice night for a black wedding. Nice night for a black How would I love you for 1,000 years? I would have died for you. How would I sacrificed it all, my dear? I would have bled for you. Till death do us part. You are unholy right from the start. It's a nice night for a black wedding. It's a nice night for a black wedding. 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 Nice night for a black wedding.
Recalibrate the gears and wires. Eliminate, you cannot hide. Let's demonstrate a new attire. Eradicate what's left inside. Although you may deny me day, you know I'll find another way inside you. Don't even try to play with the demons inside us. Your time is now to crawl again. Beware of the souls trapped inside.
position. Though you try, it's all in vain. We've multiplied with each addition, a brand new high, a greater pain. Although you try to run away, you know I'll find another way. Inside you, don't even try to play with the demons inside us. Your time is now to crawl again. Beware of the souls trapped inside us. You're out and scared, don't look back for me. Just a right behind us. It's over now, play and start again. Another day around us. Looking back, it's no surprise that you would be our demise. And now, dear friend, I see it ends with me and you as we. Inside you, don't even try to play with the demons inside us. Your time is now to crawl again. Beware of the souls trapped inside us. You're out and scared, don't look back for me. Just a right behind us. It's over now, play and start again with the demons inside us. Demons inside us.
Lost and was afraid. I believed in all their lies. I believed that I was safe and that I would never die. Now I'm all alone. I've been hiding in the dark. I just want to go home, but my deeds hit me too far. I often do pretend. Can't you see I'm broken down? I wish this were the end, but I continue, I vow. Now I'm all alone. I'm still hiding in the dark. As sad and souls we roam, we can only go so far. All stay strong, we live eternally. All is well in the Afton family. Lives they fell to pure insanity. All is hell in the Afton family. I never did go near, cause I know just what I saw. Yet on that day of joy, my life ended to their flaws. Now I'm all alone, fighting monsters in the dark. I wish that I could live, but I fear I've gone too far. Always begging please, yet the outcome I would dread. I have fallen to my knees, let my pride get to my head. Now I'm all alone, hearing whispers in the dark. I wander through the past, seeing memories afar. All stay strong, we live eternally. All is well in the Afton family. Lives they fell to pure lonely roam when the monster's put to rest. I just want to go back home and get rid of all the stress. Now I'm all alone, seeing nothing but the dark. I walk without the fear that'll only go so far. All stay strong, we live eternally. All is well in the Afton family. Lives they felt a pure insanity. All is hell in the Afton family.
Wedding, a wedding, we're going to have a wedding, a wedding. Wedding, a wedding, we're going to have a wedding, a wedding.
That's why you think you're very cute, but goodness knows you need a suit. But have no fears, we're quite adept. We'll have you looking lovely, 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 lovely yet. A little stitch, a little tuck, some tender loving care. A little thread will fix you up, but we've got plenty as you see, and personally guarantee your quality repairs. A little here fix the best. We're going to do our very best. When everybody sees you, they will all be quite impressed. They will all be quite impressed.
A wedding cake is no mistake. It must be quite sublime.
We're missing something.
Try some dust.
I wish I had more time.
Perhaps there's something I can do. These bones might help a bit.
My nose.
Sorry.
Wait a minute, that's it.
Well, a little that.
A little this.
The perfect cake is time to miss a wedding. A wedding. We're going to have a wedding.
Huzzah, huzzah, we're going to have a wedding, a wedding. Let's all give out a cheer, cause the bride is getting married today. One thing you can surely say is we will stand beside. Until the end we will defend our one and only pride.